up, Dag Studio? It's me, Paul from Dag Studio. Today I'm going to be talking about the new update that's coming out for Minecraft called the Adventure Update, also known as 1.8. I'm going to just go over a few things about it and sort of review it and just say some of my opinions about it. First, I'm going to go over some of the changes and new features, and then we're going to show some pictures. Okay, some of the fixes and changes. I'm reading this off the Minecraft wiki. It says, shift and click on items will work properly. Labels for items will be added. Redstone circuits not working. The glitch is going to be fixed in survival multiplayer. User placed leaf blocks won't decay. Clouds won't go through buildings anymore, thank goodness. Rain and snow will now render faster. Cloud movement syncs with the time. Gas attack sounds will be fixed in SMP. Skeletons now hold full-sized bows, and they will also have a it'll show them, like, I don't know how to explain it, like sort of like an effect that shows them that they're pulling the string and about to release the bow. The snout on pigs will be protrude from their head. F key will no longer alter render distance, but it will be adjustable from the options screen, which in my opinion stinks because I have a bad computer and it lags. Here's some of the new features. At least 9 new crafting recipes, which will include, and these may not be right, but they may include brick slabs, brick stairs, stone brick slabs, stone brick stairs, fence gates, which will be awesome, the ability to place pressure plates on fences to make a table. There will be different game modes, which includes creative mode, which will have flying in it and the ability to change time quickly and easily. You will get unlimited resources in creative mode, a new screen, which will be the unlimited item selection screen, which you'll be able to get unlimited resources. There will be at least 3 new mobs, which include the new Enderman mob. They will die. They'll take damage from water and emit black smoke particles. The new silverfish mob, which is going to be very rare and will spawn rarely when mining the block. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do yet, but hopefully it'll be something cool. A new blue spider, which will be in the abandoned mine shafts, and they will have venom that makes the player's health turn yellow and you become poisoned. They have a unique mob spawner, and they are smaller than regular spiders. Zombies drop a new item instead of feathers. They drop rotten flesh. I don't know if you'll be able to eat it, but it'd be weird. New features in the train generator, things which will only appear in new world / chunk, so you will be able to use your old world, except when the new chunks come up, it will look ugly, if you ask me. NPC villages with farms and town borders, they'll be optional. Possibly players will be able to claim land in the villages. There'll be wells in the villages. They'll contain smithies, which hopefully you can buy weapons or stuff from them. And they'll spawn only in flat areas. Underground ravines, including canyons on the surface and ledges to walk on. And there'll be canyons above ground also. Strongholds consisting 4 of the 4 new blocks: stone brick, mossy stone brick, cracked stone brick, and iron bars. There'll be abandoned mine shafts, which will have the blue spider, and inside of them will be naturally found cobweb. There'll be a totally new biome code with 7 new biomes. A new mushroom biome, which will include huge mushrooms, both brown and red. Rivers flowing through in between biomes, which will be pretty cool. Ocean biomes that are deeper and larger than before, which will separate pretty much continents. Mountain biomes. Possibly new swamp and rainforest biomes. I would love if there would be a rainforest biome or a new swamp. There won't be volcanoes in this update, but Notch has said that possibly in 1.8 it is possible to do volcanoes. And the biomes will be much larger than before. There will be new combat mechanics like hold to charge bows. which the further you charge them, the further they'll go. There'll be critical hits when the player hits a mob while jumping. There'll be a critical hit, or when the bull is fully charged. There'll be player blocking. You can block with your sword and stuff, and a block stance too. New farming options, which will be more interesting farming. This could be the cocoa bean tree that Jeb was talking about. Hopefully, because cocoa beans are so hard to find instead of exploring stupid dungeons. There'll be plantable pumpkins and melons, each with a central stem that grows to max size and spawns a fruit next to it. There'll be melon seeds and pumpkin seeds, animal breeding, and supposedly once you kill an animal, like if you're on an island with only like 4 animals or something, if you kill all those 4 animals, there'll be no more animals. You have to breed the animals to get food and supplies. There'll be a new food system. There is a new food meter, which I'll show later. Food no longer heals directly, but indirectly, so it will take time to heal. It heals half a heart about every 5 seconds. The food meter is not optional, which I saw in an interview with Notch that some 13-year-old was doing. Food will be stackable, thank goodness. Food takes 1.6 seconds to consume. There is now a food eating animation, which you can watch in videos. There will most likely be sound effects for consuming food. There will be 5 new food items: cooked chicken, raw chicken, and if you eat raw chicken, it has a chance to give you a disease, supposedly. I don't know if that's correct. There will be raw beef, steak, melon slices. Cooked pork chops have a different texture. There will be new achievements, which one will be kill a skeleton with an arrow about 50 meters, possibly attempting to shoot the moon with an arrow. Sprinting, you'll be able to sprint now by double pressing the forward button. The player will move faster. There'll be glass panes can be mined and picked up without breaking. Possibly spike blocks. Jeb initially considered spike pistons, but then pondered making a spike block that can be pushed by a sticky piston. Arrows will get stuck on mobs when they hit. There will be vine blocks. They will not be climbable. Chests open. The chests will be able to be open like an animation. Chests are no longer forced to face west when placed independently on other blocks. Also, the lock is now in 3D. There'll be a new lighting system, which day and night cycles will not require chunks updates. Lighting will be updated via a texture whose coordinates are a block skylight and the block light levels. There'll be warmer light from torches, and I've seen pictures of that, and it just looks pretty good. Moonlight is blue, like a darkish blue. There'll be a whole new different audio that they're doing. There'll be a new launcher, which looks pretty cool. It will be like the normal launcher, except the background will show a world slowly rotating. There will be a multiplayer server list and improved server join screen. The server's join screen will feature a list of servers. A player list, you press tab in the multiplayer and player list comes up. The ability to allow moderators to enter creative mode and SMP. Modding support will be included. And after that, 1.8 will come out, which is another update, second part of the adventure update. And now I'm going to go over some pictures I have. The first picture I have is the chest and new lighting system. And as you can see, the chest is open, and in the background it's becoming sunset, and it looks pretty cool. The next picture I'm going to show is of the new Enderman, and as you can see, there's a few Endermen just walking, and when you place your cursor on them, they'll look straight at you, and then once you look away from them, they'll slowly teleport to you and attack you. And they can pick up blocks. They won't be able to pick up blocks that you have placed. There's the new food bar, and now modding support will be implemented, and you will be able to change the height, as you can see in here. And there's the food bar at the bottom. There's also the XP bar if you look carefully. And here's an NPC village in a canyon. The canyon's way in the back, but you can see some of the new mushrooms and some of the NPC villages. Here's pigs. They now have a 3D snout, thank goodness, because the other pigs just look ugly. No, these pigs still look ugly, but here's some pork, raw pork, and some cooked pork, and some beef and cooked beef. Yeah. Here's rivers, and the river is in a mountain biome with a random mushroom for some reason. Here's a stronghold, a new dungeon type, and as you can see, there's iron bars and the new bricks. And here's an underground ravine. You can see some of the new vines if you look carefully, and that's all I have. I'm looking forward to this update. I hope you guys tell me what you think of this update in the comments below, and subscribe.